In worst ever news.
The worst.
Submitted by Madeline. There are 6 nations that stand out as the world's worst tourists.
I want to guess. China, British,
United
Americas.
America.
For sure.
China, British, America.
You think the French are on there, maybe?
Ooh.
I mean, there's 5.
I don't think the French travel.
You don't think the French travel?
Nah.
What?
Because they just go to their own.
Oh, you think all the European countries like sort of stay in their own like? Why England then? Why English? British people.
I just heard from a flight attendant that British people are fucking rude.
One angry flight attendant.
British?
It was British and another group that I don't remember.
Okay.
But British stood out because I was like, what? Not even Americans? And they're like, Americans are cool.
Can we say Floridians?
Florida,
They're
specifically.
their own country for
Yeah,
sure.
I think they should.
That's funny.
Armenians.
I don't think Armenians travel either.
The first one we're going to talk
Go
about.
to Glendale.
Actually, yeah.
They don't leave Glendale.
When we went to Cancun, no. When we went to Cancun, we were filled with a whole bunch of Armenian tourists.
Oh, really?
Like the resort we stayed at. And then when we were talking to them, they're like, yeah, Armenians love Mexico.
Because they look similar, probably.
Well, yeah, Casey thought I was Armenian.
What?
He lived in Glendale during the time.
Well, you look more Persian than.
What's the difference?
You're about to get a giant hate comment as to a bunch of Armenians like, we look nothing like Persians.
No, I mean, like, I know there's a difference. I just wanted to know what the difference was.
You're a little bit darker.
Okay.
You got a little bit of the tiredness.
Circles?
Tired eyes.
Tired eyes.
The tired eyes.
I've noticed that.
Leave her alone.
Signature look, you know?
I've noticed that.
Kind of like a raccoon.
Your fucking jokes of her being tired are fucking tired, alright? Get a new one. That shit's so boring.
This is pretty new, actually.
I'm fucking sleepy.
We haven't, yeah, right, and we haven't done it on news that much.
Actually, they don't even know the background behind the joke.
They don't need to know.
It was during JK party. We were at the green room, and then Bart was asking, like, how come you don't, or I forgot how the conversation started, but I pretty much said, like, I don't like taking selfies and posting selfies. And then he was like, why? Why don't you like it? And I'm like, I don't know, I just don't like how I look. Like, I always look so tired. Like, my eyes look droopy, my dark circles look really dark. Like, I just don't like the way I look in selfies. And then he was just like, no, whatever. And then the conversation continued. And since then, every time I post a photo on Instagram, he's like, you look really tired here.
Every time.
And then even with my cats, you're like, your cats are gonna be so upset. They look
Even
so
their
tired.
cats look tired.
Dude,
That's the backstory of the
Dude, Nikki will hear me fucking laughing out loud at like 12 at midnight, and she's like, what are you laughing at? And I'm like, Bart fucking just called Tiff tired again.
He's the only one that finds it amusing.
That's not the backstory, so that's half of it. The other half is they're trying to help her get over it
Yes.
of such a dumb insecurity.
No, because
It's
the biggest,
not even there.
Yeah, because the biggest key that
It's not
you left
even there.
out, the biggest key that you left out is some of your most memorable favorite moments. I'm like, how come you didn't post that? How come you didn't post this? And they're like, oh, it's because I look tired. I'm like, you're gonna let you being tired trump the dope moment that you climbed that mountain
And she
or
never looks
this?
tired. Like, she probably thinks she looks tired right now.
Yeah, so for me, I'm like, okay,
I do.
now I have to troll that because that is ridiculous.
Because I remember you even told me, you're like, so you wouldn't even post a photo of like Isaac graduating or something.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'll probably
Like,
post
not
a
if I'm
photo
tired.
of him.
Yeah.
But not me in it because I don't like how I look in that photo, and that is just me
Because you look what?
No, listen, because I look because of me not liking how I look in that photo is just gonna ruin that moment for me or that photo. So
You're such a narcissist.
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
I call all girls narcissists because they care so much about their looks more than the moment.
No, it's because we care about their look so much too.
Exactly.
I only care about Jess's ass.
Hey, you and me both, brother. That's my wife, right? I care the most about that shit.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Your ass looks great in this picture.
She's like, I wasn't asking about my ass.
And it's like, what?
You're like, oh
You
shit.
can't even see it. It's from the face.
You're like, I didn't even notice your face was in this.
Exactly.
It's like, why are you looking at your face? People are so distracted by your ass. Keep that picture up.
She does have a really nice eye.
Fuck yeah.
I have Nikki's ass on recall in my brain. I can look at it anytime. I just looked at it right now.
Do you look at my ass?
Yeah. Especially when you're bent over butt naked and I can see both holes.
Wow.
That's really tight.
I hate how I visualize everything you guys say because I totally visualize that.
Hey, and it looked nice.
Yep.
Thanks.
Both holes look
Thanks.
great.
Okay. Anyway, we're talking about tourists.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
So,
Uh-huh.
I have a girl question, but we could go on. We could keep going.
Then why interrupt?
Because we're not holding secrets in this group. That's why.
We're taking them all out.
fine, go ahead.
Jump on our podcast and we'll talk about it there.
Oh, I like that.
Hey, bitch.
I got a lot of questions for ladies, though.
Yeah.
We should
We're all
totally
ladies.
do
Yeah,
that.
we are, of course.
I got a question for the ladies.
Okay, save
Right
it.
now?
Okay, I'll save it for later.
Save it for the podcast.
Okay.
Just don't forget it.
Okay.
Write it down.
Oh no.
All girls podcast plus Joe.
Can we move on, please?
It's called Hey Bitch. With no.
I'm just like Asian mom.
That's tight.
That's fucking funny. Okay. Anyway, Anyway, so the first nation.
5 minutes 30 seconds. The first nation.
China.
Yes,
Sorry, Jess.
it's China.
China.
Ryan got it right.
China's here or China's here?
China's number one, the worst.
So
Guaranteed.
listen, they're not saying whether or not this is in any, or actually they do say it's not in any particular order.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But low key, China's the worst.
Because I forgot they did it and then I read it.
Okay.
That's what was funny.
Any group of people that lets their kid shit on the floor in the mall or whatever,
Yeah.
that's really bad.
Wait, that's China?
That's
Yeah.
China.
That's American kids too.
I haven't seen American get shit in the mall.
Like actual shit on the floor.
American kids shit on the floor.
Well, I've seen
part of
kids
America?
like shit their pants and then it gets all over the floor.
That's different. That's an accident.
That's different.
That's different.
In China,
Like they're intentionally shitting
I
on the
see.
floor.
Mom, I gotta go pee.
Like,
go
what?
ahead. Fucking squat on the floor
Yeah.
and shit at an airport floor.
Talk about the clothing that they make.
Yeah, fucking, they have these little shorts where, like, if you
the butt
squat, then it opens up.
Oh, shit.
So then the kid could just shit right there, and
You
then it closes
don't
back.
have to unbutton anything.
No.
Just
But
automatically
that's like a PJ that's supposed to be worn at home.
No, I think it's a China shit on the world company.
shit on the world.
Like, yeah, you know, they tend to have like meltdowns and then they assault cabin crew and then they vandalize archaeological sites.
Yeah.
And then they urinate in public places. But they are doing some good in the world because they are the saviors of the tourism industry in some parts of the world. So they're helping prop up destinations like Egypt, Turkey, Tunisia, and like other places
true.
that have
With money.
suffered
Yeah.
terrorist
Just by
attacks.
visiting.
That's true because Americans will be like, oh no, ISIS is happening, and
dangerous.
Chinese people are like, I don't care, they're trying to kill the white people.
Yeah.
Not me.
And they're fertilizing those dry ass areas with their shit and piss too.
That's really true.
But damn, what a fucking, like, oh my god, it's such a sacrifice though. It's like, I need to survive.
Yeah. I just gotta
But
deal with these people.
Chinese tourism, man, fuck you. It's like, do I sacrifice this? Maybe I could deal with a little bit of shit and piss on the floor
Like a
if
little
they're
bit
spending
or a lot
money.
of it?
I'll just jump in the ocean, swim somewhere else.
Can you guys guess the next one?
Americans.
Americans.
So
Like the people, you've seen that picture of the fucking lady being held off of a pool in Bali? I've actually swam in that pool, and it's like, so the pool is like goes down a cliff.
Okay.
Basically, it's like over a cliff. So the cat like picks his girlfriend up, and they're both like Instagram people, and like he's holding her dangling off the balcony. She's like sticking her leg up in the air, like woo, like this, and it's just like fuck these people.
Yeah, fuck them.
I hate these people.
nothing
And-
happened because I thought they were gonna fall or something.
No. It's just like, of course, that's us.
Well, Americans are on here, but the next one that we're gonna talk about is British.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
They're really polite, friendly, and considerate. But as soon as they get a few drinks in them, then they're gonna be running naked through the streets.
Oh, that's party.
Yeah, and then they'll do the hotel balcony to pool jump.
That
And
sounds like fun.
That's
yeah.
American shit too, for sure. And streaking is like an American tradition.
Yeah.
Have you streaked before?
No. No, but like,
What kind of American are you?
what are you talking about? Like a guy running on the baseball field naked and shit? Yeah. But then again, there's a lot of that in soccer.
Hey.
at the same time. Okay,
Which
next
is probably where it was
nation.
invented.
Can you guys guess the next one?
America.
What's the next one? I just thought Americans, British, and Chinese.
Australians?
No.
Because they're crazy.
Mexicans, I wish we were known as like world tourists, but we don't get out much.
Just throwing stuff out there.
Germans. Number 3 is German.
Oh, that makes
Same
sense.
thing because they're drunk too.
So they do have like, you know, their beer belly stuff, and then they love their Speedos. But yeah, they'll drink.
What do you mean beer belly stuff and love their Speedos? What does that mean?
Because they have like they walk around in Speedos, but they have a gigantic beer belly.
And that makes them bad tourists?
No. So that's kind of like what they're known for.
Like that's fun. Are they known for that?
Because they
That's
wear
how they're writing it here.
This article's
or
ridiculous.
swimwear.
I'd gladly take that over a Chinese tourist taking a
Yeah,
dump on my
same.
sidewalk.
Yeah, it seems like it's like Chinese tourists, and then like there's a huge slope before the next.
Yeah.
Just white people.
I'd
So they're
gladly-
As far as their examples
They're
goes,
saying that Germans have turned complaining into an art form.
Yeah, but if I can't understand them, then like if they're speaking it in German, like
I haven't really been annoyed by a German.
Really? Germans have a complaining culture?
Apparently
I don't
they do.
know anything about German stereotypes.
Quote, it says, if an itinerary says the transfer from the airport includes cold towels, soft drinks, and snacks, then they will insist on cold towels, soft drinks, and snacks. Even if it means not noticing what's out of the window.
Only the German stereotypes that I know is like
Strict.
World War II and pre I don't know anything about after that.
Well,
So they also think that their beer is the best beer ever, and it's not.
It's okay.
Have you had it over there?
Yeah.
okay.
I thought it was really good.
Wait,
Next
so
one.
is Irish on there then? If drinking is a thing?
Well, no. But the next one is Americans.
All right.
And
What's ours?
So it says that
Dress sloppily.
Loud and complaining?
the stereotypical American vacationer thinks everyone should do things his way, and if they don't, the answer is usually to throw fistful of dollars around until they do.
I'm paying for it.
But now the stereotype is changing because now Americans are becoming more respectful and stuff.
Good.
So
They're learning about the
they're
world.
learning about, like, you know, when in Rome kind of stuff.
Listen, we're like 300 years old, okay?
It's like
Toddlers.
Give us a break.
it's like I think American tourists are the only types that get angry when people don't speak English in another country.
Yep.
It's like, why don't you speak fucking English?
That's because in most countries they do. They do.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I've been all over, and everybody speaks English. It's insane.
Number 5 here is Israelis.
Oh.
Renowned for being rude, impatient, noisy, and high on drugs.
What? High on drugs?
High on
Who
drugs.
wrote this shit?
Israelis? Really? What kind of drugs?
I've never met one Israeli person, only Jewish people from Hollywood.
This person's very catty, and like they start rumors and shit.
When we were in Vegas, those people that were playing next to us at one of the tables were Israeli.
Oh, I don't know. Were they rude?
No, they were super cool. They were
Oh.
super chill. Like they just
Then
had like a little bit of an
unnoticed.
accent.
Yeah.
They were
It's
chill.
an article or a hobby blog.
Dude, I have no
They
idea.
also like to haggle a lot.
They don't tuck in their shirts.
This is getting really like racist. Like they like
to haggle.
It's like Brazilians, they wear really bright colors. It's like, and it's annoying.
Yeah.
They have these big asses and they're always shaking it.
In their defense, many younger Israeli backpackers have just completed military service and travel in large, happy groups. While tales of antisocial antics are commonplace, the conduct is arguably no worse than that of other young globetrotters.
Yeah, I feel like young backpacking military men is fucked up everywhere.
Yeah, like the Marines in Japan.
Yeah.
Like, just
So the last one is Russian tourists.
Okay.
So they are the unsmiling masters of the cultural faux pas and practitioners of the no one likes us, we don't care approach to travel.
Who wrote this? Yeah, it's just very.
I've never encountered rude, mean Russians, but maybe because
I feel like if
don't
you
know.
worked in like a touristy kind of job though, you probably encounter people from like all over, and then you.
I guess they're not allowed to smile, so they seem like they're sad.
But they're very cold
Yeah.
though.
Well, I recently met a Russian chick and she was so sociable and like so nice and she smiled a lot and I'm like, wait, you're not like,
This isn't the
You're not
stereotype
like
that I
your
built for you.
but she was like, yeah, I mean, I won't smile if I'm in public and like, you know, just with people that I don't know, but because you, like, I'm trying to get to know you guys, like I am, like Russian people are very sociable. It's just like if you're walking down the street with strangers,
Got
like,
Russian or the
you're
Russian
not gonna
bitch
waste
face.
energy smiling at every stranger.
too much calories going this way must survive cold winter.
Dude, that's
Oh,
because.
she also said that it's not as cold as people think. It's just that in other parts of the world, you just don't know how to layer up and you don't know how to heat your home.
That's bullshit. I've seen pictures of fucking like ice lakes.
Yeah, there's other parts of the world that happens too, but she's just
Yeah,
saying.
but Russia's
like,
got so much of it. Like there's just so much ice in their country.
But dude, isn't it funny that you built up the stereotype of like what a Russian person is? You met one and you're like, yeah, she's so not Russian. But really, when you think about it, we're all the fucking same, and we're all too scared to admit how boring we all are, and we all have to try to point out how different we are because we think that's unique to us.
Yeah.
No matter where you go, everyone's fucking the same, dude.
Yep. Except I don't know anybody shitting on the floor.
That's true.